welcome or welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title and the books behind me and by the side of me, I have a large book haul. So let's just jump in. I haven't been well all week. All my plans of videos and things kind of went out the window. I was exhausted. I have a super sore throat, and yeah, it is currently 10 past 10 at night. So I just want to get this done so I can pick my books ready for February. So let's jump in. Now, the first week of January, I posted a haul, which are these books here. So I'll just quickly run through these. But yeah, these are all the books that I brought into my home in January. The first two was the second and third book in a series by Jennifer. Caught it. By Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's called the Harbinger series. So yeah, that's the second and third book. Then I had a book subscription box. What was it called? Wildy and Wise. I had a lovely fleece jumper and this book, which is Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder. Excited to read this one. Then I picked up Close Knit by Jenny Colgan. Not too sure what this is about, but it looks like a nice spring read. Then I picked up In Your Dreams, which is the fourth book in the When in Rome series. And then I picked up the full Caraval series. I already had the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, but I've heard it's best to read this series first. So yeah, I purchased this one. Now, the largest stack behind me here, there is 16 books in total. And you will not believe that I had all 16 of these books for £2. I couldn't leave them there, so yeah, I had to bring them home. So let's jump through. The first two I have are non-fiction books. The first one is 100 Things Successful People Do, Little Exercises for Successful Living by Nigel Cumberland. I thought that was a good one. I'm trying to read more non-fiction, so yeah, we picked that one up. And then The Secret. Now I know this is a show and obviously a book. Never read or watched it, but I've always wanted to. So, like I said, for 16 bucks for £2, I was picking it up. Then we have Wild Embers by Nikita Gill. Now this is a poetry book. Don't read a lot of poetry, but when I do enjoy them. So yeah, I picked this one up. Then we have two classics. One is more of a modern classic, which is The Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. Yep, we picked that one up. And A Pair of Blue Eyes by Thomas Hardy. I read Tess the D'Urbervilles in school. Didn't remember much of it, so I've bought it as an adult. I will be reading it, but this is his less popular book. So yeah, again, pick this one up. Oh, some of these books as well are brand new. Like this one, for instance. The spine is not cracked. It's in perfect condition. This has not been read. And this is Girl, Women, Other by Bernardine Evaristo. That's how you pronounce it. Again, I don't know too much about these books. I like to go into my books blind. But this one says, "This is Britain as you've never read it. This is Britain as it's never been told. From the top of the country to the bottom, across more than a century of change and growth and struggle, the life, girl, woman, other follows 12 very different characters on an intertwined journey of discovery. It is future, it is past, it is fiction, it is history. It is a novel about who we are now." Just thought that sounded really intriguing. Ooh. I think we're going to have to turn the cart around. Pull the back. Okay, then we have the Guernsey Literary... I'm so tired. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. That's a mouthful. By Mary Ann Schaffer and Annie Barrows. Again, I don't know much about this, but I have heard a few people read and enjoy it. So again, I couldn't leave it there, so we grabbed that one. Never heard of this one. Again, this one and this one, they're brand new. They've never been, same with this one, they've never been bred. The spine is in perfect condition. But this is The Russian Concubine by Kate Furnivall. It sounded interesting. It's a historical fiction. Again, don't want to read too much into it, but yeah. Then we have Hothouse Flower by Lucinda Riley. She's a well-known author. I think this is about finding diary or something, I think, from the past, and they go on a journey. But yet again, another historical fiction. Then we have Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. I feel like everybody's read this. And I'm pretty sure I've owned it at one point and hauled it. So I picked it up. Yeah, we'll leave that on there. Again, I don't like reading much into them. We've got The Letter by Catherine Hughes. Again, another historical fiction. October 1939. She sits down to write the letter she hopes will change his future. It does in many ways than he can imagine. Okay, and then we have Jojo Moyes, Someone Else's Shoes. I don't think this is an old book. I think this is quite recent. When was this published? Yeah, 2024, so it's not too old. But yeah, romance. Jodie Picoult wrote that it's a delightful reverse Cinderella story about two women. So yeah, we had that one. And I've heard a lot about this one too. A sticker that I peeled off and sticking the box together. Maggie O'Farrell, The Marriage Portrait. I think this is a mixture of horror, thriller, and historical, I think. Down to dinner, it occurs to her that their journey to the lonely place has a sinister purpose. He intends to kill her. So yeah, it was shortlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, Sunday Times and New York Times bestseller, the Guardian Book of the Year, a Reese's Book Club pick. This is pretty recent as well. When was this published? 2023. So yeah. Then we've got The Ghost House by Helen Pfeiffer. Now, after I picked this up, I realised that it is the first book in, I think it's a 6-book series. So I'll read this one. If I enjoy it, I can continue. If not, I won't. I can just donate it back. But yeah, this is about a woman who goes to a mansion, I think, and it creeps her out. Something to do with murders that were committed years ago, linked to something about a missing girl in the present time. So yeah, exciting. Okay, then we have Paulo Coelho. I never know how to pronounce his name, but Veronica Decides to Die. I think this is about a woman who decides to unalive herself and unsuccessful. When she wakes up, I think she's done permanent damage and only has a certain amount of days to live. So yeah, sounds like a hard read. But then we have Dolly Alderton, Good Material. I just read Ghosts by Dolly Alderton. I do have another one. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I picked this one up as well because why not for that price? So that's all the books that I hauled in the first week that I already done a video on. And then the 16 books that I picked up for £2 in my local charity shop and at my local community centre thing where they, I suppose, donate books. You can sort of swap books kind of thing. So yeah. And now we have the packages that arrived. So let's get into these. Well, that wasn't successful, was it? I'm still new to this filming and I'm not sure which lens I should be looking into. So if you see me sort of looking sideways is because there's obviously there's two screens. I'll make it easy with that, am I? Okay, then we have Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. I read Savor It. Really enjoyed it. So this is the second book, and I think the third book's out this year as well. So, yeah. Huh? I also have another book that I've ordered, and it still hasn't arrived yet. I don't know where it is. I'll pop it on the screen. I will have to chase this one up because, again, it should have arrived and it hasn't. So, yeah, we'll chase that one up. I don't know why this one's in some sort of bag. Okay. Oh, this is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I own quite a few of their books now, and I love them. She's a 5-star author for me. And yeah, 1974. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one as well. Okay, let's do that one. I think it's got 2 books in that one. Nope. Nope. Yay. Okay, there's 1 book in this one. Oh, it's Catch It If You Can by Tessa Bailey, which is the last book in the... I'm really bad at remembering. Oh, it doesn't say. Fangirl Down, The Au Pair Fled, Girl Drama, that series. I forget what it's called, but yeah. This is, as I said, the last book, Madden and Eve. So, yeah. My goal this year is to finish series. So some of these books in these packages of what I've ordered so that I can continue or finish series, and the same with these ones. Oh, yay! That actually worked. Oh, there's 2 books in here. We have Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. I've heard amazing things about this book. Woman's washed ashore, and I trust her. Yeah, I don't know much. I just know that everybody's raving about this book, and I really want to read it. It's not actually as big as I thought it was going to be. It's literally 302 pages. So yeah, I want to read this one soon. What was the other one? Oh, and another one I've seen everybody rave about, so I had to have it. It is The Frozen River by Ariel Lawhorn. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Again, I know nothing about this. It's in Maine, 1789. The midwife's a healer. I think she helps them in the day and then protects them at night or something. Again, I want to go into this one completely blind. So yeah, a nice historical fiction. Yeah, it says, in the cold of night, she tends to the women. In the light of day, she delivers them justice. So yeah, this sounds really good. And again, it's not as... it's over 400 pages, but yeah, excited to read this one. And with us still being in winter, I'm hoping to get to that one soon. Okay, and the last package, I think there's 2 in here as well. These packages I'm not liking me today. Okay, the first one we have. Oh, this is the last book in the Gilded Ones series. I've read the first 2 books, and this is the 3rd book to complete this this series. So yeah, the Gilded Ones, the Merciless Ones, and now the Eternal Ones. So yeah, I'm excited. And I'm hoping to pass this series down to my daughters as well. I think they'd enjoy them. Yeah, and the last book I'm excited about. I love these colours. I think they're so pretty. But Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood. Oh no, what was the first one? Bewitched or something, I think it was. Oh, it's completely... I've gone blank. Yeah, you probably know what book I'm talking about. Everyone seems to have read it last year. The thing is, this has all been bent up, which I'm not happy about, but yeah. Oh, it's a lovely, like a pale, like a green blue, like a mint green kind of thing. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one, hopefully again soon. This is Time to Break the Spell of Perfection. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just waiting on one more book, which, like I said, should have arrived, but hasn't yet. And I was hoping this year I wouldn't buy so many books because I already have over 500 books on my physical TBR, as well as over 100 books on my Kindle, saved and paid for. And now I've just added 20 odd, I think, books here. So yeah, maybe 30. I'm not sure, but if I put myself in a book buying ban, I know I won't stick to it. The more I'm told not to do something, the more I want to do it. So I'm better off just being more intentional with the books that I bring into my home. So yeah, and I want to do challenge as well, TBR takedown challenge, which I've already set up. Brought all the books that I own and put them in here, and I want to do some, like I said, reading challenges where I pick the books, so many books a week or a month or whatever, and get through my physical TBR. And the ones that I've been putting off, I'm looking to the side because my biggest TBR shelf is right side of me here. I have one down here behind me, and I have another one over there, and books downstairs as well. But yeah, so I will hopefully not sorry, my throat is killing, but I will hopefully not have such a big TBR next month. I'm hoping to just buy books that either I'm really anticipating or the next books or the finish series. But yeah, this is January's haul of all the books I brought into the home. Hopefully you haven't bought as many as me. But yeah, hope you have a fabulous reading month, and I will see you in the next one.